Let me tell you a story about a father, 2 daughters, and the one picture that didn't make it to Instagram, but made it to his heart. Thomas turned 60 on a warm spring afternoon. The backyard was filled with balloons, string lights, and the hum of jazz playing through an old speaker. Everyone was waiting to see what Emma, the oldest, would do. She was the achiever, the Instagram famous one. Glossy photos, flawless life, 100,000 followers. She had a flair for spectacle. And right on cue, she pulled up in a convertible and handed her dad an envelope. Inside, tickets to a 5-star European cruise. "For you and Mom," she beamed. "Time to live a little." The crowd clapped. Someone whistled. Thomas looked overwhelmed. "You've outdone yourself," he said, eyes shining. Then came Lily, the younger one. She handed her dad a simple envelope too, handwritten, no bow. Inside was a faded photograph of them sitting on a fishing dock years ago. On the back, a note. "This is my favorite memory. Let's make a new one soon." Thomas smiled kindly and hugged her. "Thanks, sweetheart." But his attention quickly drifted back to the cruise plans. Later that evening, as the guests trickled out, Emma caught Lily alone near the patio. "You really gave him a picture?" she said, laughing. "That's so... you." Lily bit her tongue. She'd grown used to it, being the quiet one, the overlooked one. "You know he's never going to brag about you to his friends, right?" Emma added, sipping champagne. "You're not exactly cruise ticket material." Lily didn't say anything. She just nodded politely and helped clean up. 3 months later, everything unraveled. Thomas got a call from the bank. His retirement savings, gone. Withdrawn in chunks over the last year. His identity had been used to open multiple accounts, and the debt collectors were circling. When he confronted Emma, she broke down. "I just needed help with a real estate flip. The market changed. I was going to pay it back. The cruise was supposed to distract you until I figured it out." He didn't yell. He didn't even cry. He just stared. The cruise was canceled. The house went up for sale. And Thomas quietly packed a few boxes into the trunk of his old sedan. On the day he planned to move into a small rental apartment, he found a plain manila envelope taped to his car door. Inside were house keys and a note. "Dad, you probably don't remember, but I started working weekends at 16, tutoring, waitressing, whatever I could find. I didn't post about it. I just saved. Quietly. This small house isn't flashy, but it's paid off. No mortgage. It's yours now. Love, Lily. P.S. I framed that dock photo. It's already on the mantle." Thomas drove to the address. It wasn't huge. No granite countertops, no ocean views. Just a simple, cozy home with a garden and the smell of fresh paint. On the fireplace sat the photo, the old one from the dock. Next to it was a newer one. It was Lily. Standing in front of the house, no makeup, no hashtags, just a real smile. He never saw that picture online. And for the first time in months, Thomas let himself cry. Not because of what he lost, but because of what he never really saw until now. Not every act of love makes headlines. Some stay quiet. Some never get posted. But they're the ones that save you when it matters most. If this story moved you, subscribe to our channel. We share stories that cut deeper, feel real, and remind us what matters. Hit the bell so you never miss a moment like this.